Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Vick Hason. This is another live of today. So today again we have another interesting topic that we are going to talk about. And as you have seen on the title is quite interesting because it is a topic that most ladies suffer from because they really don't know the idea, they really don't know how to go about it, and I'm going to share with you today because I also am going to prove to them, to prove to you if they work or if they don't work. So for those that are joining and for those that are going to watch later, thank you so much for watching. I'm expecting for you also to share your opinion if you agree with the tips, one of the tips that I'm going to say, or if you disagree with any of the tips that I'll be talking about. Okay, so today we're going live for, let me say we're going live for 20 to 25 minutes as usual. Yeah, because I'm sure by that time now we will be have done what we need to do, which is to discuss these 10 tips with you guys. So again, feel free to have a chat with me, feel free to share your opinion to the tips that I'm going to share with you guys. Yeah, so let me check some things here. um so my chats are open. Feel free to chat with me. So yeah, we have 10 tips that that can help 10 tips that can help you as a lady to date a man, you know, the correct way. So these tips are the ones that are normally out there that many people talk about, that many people think that they are the true tips that they need to grab them and make use of them, to approach men for if you are a lady. So I'm going to them to you if they really make sense or if they don't make sense at all. Okay, because I'm a man, and also, I may disagree with some of the tips here because, the way we normally get approached can be different. So many people approaching, many people that can approach you, they may approach you with different styles of approach. Yeah, so thank you for those that have joined. Just say hi as we continue with this live video, and feel free to chat to on today's topic that we are going to share, that we're going to talk about, which is the 10 tips on dating men. So I'm going to share with you these 10 tips, the tips that I'm going to agree with, and the tips that I think there should be no, such tips like that. And because as I've said, we embrace different styles of approach when someone is going to approach you. So we are going live for 20 to 25 minutes. So I think you can just kick off and share the live, please, for those that have not joined, for them to join, for them to be in this kind of live, because it is for people around their early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, and maybe early 30s, because you may be experiencing dating, maybe you're dating someone, and also maybe you have dated and you are back, you break up has happened, and then you're back now to date again. So stay tuned to the end because it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Just say hi for those that have joined. Yeah, so Oleka Sasis says hi. Hi, Oleka. So let me just kick off as people are joining. So hi from Kenya. Also, I'm from Kenya. I don't know about you. I don't know if Oleka Sasi, you're from Kenya. I'm from Kenya. Yeah. So I speak Swahili. Let's kick off with the first tip. The first tip to know when it comes to dating a man. Okay, so let me just answer this comment before we start. So Lekasasi says, where in Kenya? Where in Kenya? So I'm from, should I say my location, really? So Gamers Zone 254 says, your news. Your news. My news. Okay, so my news is we are going to talk about 10 tips on how to date men. And I'm going to share with you if I'm agreeing on some, and also tell me if you agree with some of the tips or maybe you think they are myths. Okay? So, Oleka, I'm from Nakuru. Yeah, let's leave it at that. So, okay, the first tip here is for lady, when you are dating a man, the first tip is you should be yourself. That is like general. When dating a man, just be yourself. Don't fake anything about your life. Don't fake to be somebody else when you're trying to approach maybe a different kind of man that maybe you don't think that you may correlate or maybe go hand in hand. You know, just be yourself. So that is the first tip. And I think also that being yourself is general. Also for men, you need to be yourself when dating some kind of every girl. Not some kind of, every type of woman. When a man is dating any kind of woman, they should be themselves. That is my point, and I'm agreeing with this tip. Being yourself. When you be yourself, even me, when a lady approaches me and then she's being herself, that is already attractive, because someone can identify when you're pretending to be someone who you're not. It is very easy for someone to identify if you are lying, you're pretending, you're behaving in manners that are not you. That is very easy. Okay, so number one, be yourself. Let's go to the second tip. If you agree with that tip, just say yes. If you don't agree, being yourself when dating a man and you're a lady, just say no, and we can have a chat about that. So the second tip here is communicate clearly. Say your intention. Say why you think you need to be in a relationship. Yeah, so communications needs to be very clear at first when you're dating a man. And that's it. Just say, be clear. Don't hide things. Don't keep secrets. Just be vulnerable. Share your side, and then let the man share his side. Because me as a man, to be honest, I don't prefer dating someone who who appears like she's keeping a lot of things about her, because how are you going to know the lady that you are dating if she doesn't communicate clearly? They may even, okay, so be clear. Just state your point. For if you need someone else to understand you better, just be clear on whatever that you're going to have a chat. So Arnold Mugo says, that's a Kendrick Hart and a llama head. That's a Kendrick Hart and a llama head. I don't know what that means, but this. Oh, okay. So it's a Kendrick hat. Okay, it's a cape. Okay, you call cape hats. Okay, doesn't matter. So, and a llama head. A llama head. Do I have a llama head, or what do you mean? I don't know. But that is not what we are talking about here today. So we are talking about the 10 tips on how to date a man. And I'm sharing with you the some that I'm agreeing with and those that I'm not agreeing with. But thank you so much for engaging. Just stay tuned to the end and maybe share the live. Please share the live for other people to join, because this is an interesting topic about dating that all of us go through, and we need to talk about here as young people who are on the same age group. Oh, yes, no. Let's go to the third tip here is show genuine interest. For example, ask about his goals, hobbies, and experiences. Listening and remembering details shows you value him as a person. Yeah, so show genuine interest. Show that you care about, share that you care about him. Like you really want to know more about him, because it shows that you care, like you see your future with this person by trying to know, about them. So knowing their hobbies, knowing their interests, knowing maybe the kind of career they are into, knowing the type of food that they like, everything. Just show genuine interest that you are interested to know things about them. Ask as many questions as possible, because if you don't ask question, because I normally take this as a mistake, if you don't ask questions when you're dating on a dating process, that's where the problem starts when you have already engaged in a relationship, because you really don't know anything about the person that you are living with, the person that you're having the relationship with, because you didn't ask enough questions while you were dating. Yeah, so for me, I'm a man, and these tips are for ladies, most of them. So if a lady shows interest, genuine interest when approaching me, I'll appreciate it, because if you are dating, then I know you care, then I know you are serious about this dating thing, and maybe you see a future with me. And that is, it shows that you value me. And also it can appear, it applies generally to both the gents and the ladies. Also, for me as a man, I I prefer to be genuine interest when dating a girl. Yeah, so I will ask every question that comes in on my mind, whether it's awkward, whether it's weird. No, but I'll try to keep it within, so it will not be so awkward. Okay, so that's point number 3. That's tip number 3 when dating a man, but it also applies to all. So for those that are still watching, please engage with me, share with me the points that you agree with, and those that you don't, those that you disagree with. And also you can add your opinion on every point that we go through, and share also the live to those that we are on the same age, that they may need these kind of topics to be discussed, because this is a topic that we normally don't get it on in a classroom, or maybe our parents. you know it is very hard for a parent to teach their children love topics, how to be in a relationship with someone, how to how to navigate their love life. It is very hard for parents to teach their children, or to have such kind of information. But because we're on the same age group, I'll appreciate it if we talk about it, because this is the chance. Because if we can't talk it, you know, among ourselves, then no one is going to teach us. We are going to be taught by the world, which the world is normally cruel. You see, it will not be humble, it will not be kind with us. So share the live for those that they may be interested also to watch this live and to engage this live. Again, if you're joining right now, just say hi as we continue with the chat. So on the 10 tips about dating men, on the fourth tip is maintain your own life. So keep your hobbies, friends, and personal goals. Maintain your own life. So don't try to change for anyone. So that is, in simplest form, that is the point. Maintain your own life. Don't change your life for anyone. So that is so attractive, especially, especially for men. That is so attractive when a lady does not does not try to does not try to change to fit into man's life. Because when you try to change to fit into my life, for example, then I have you have lost your authenticity. I will not know about your friends. You will not have a community of your own. For example, you changed because of me, because maybe I don't like your friends. I don't like some things about you. No, you should not change for anyone. Just state your point, just say, this is me, and then see if it can be compatible with the thing that we are looking into in our relationship. And for me, I prefer that. I prefer someone not changing for anyone, unless there's an agreement that may be better for all of us. Yes. That is point number 4. We have 10 points, 10 tips. So we are on the tip number 4. Let's go to tip number 5. Tip number 5 says respect his space. Yeah, that is so attractive to a man. When a lady respects man's space, you do not step in. For example, I require my alone time alone, alone time alone, and I prefer dealing with some of the things alone. Maybe you show you care, but you do not step in on my space. That is so attractive because everyone, even for men, for the ladies, if a lady has her own space that she wants to that she wants to be to be to be hers alone, that she doesn't want anyone to step into, that is so attractive. According to me, that is so attractive. We should love our own spaces, because that our own spaces is what that keeps us to be in a stable state, to control our emotions. Sometimes when you are in a place whereby things are not going well, maybe you may need that alone space to be. Yeah, you may not require people to be around, you may not require some things there, but yeah. So if the lady shows interest on respecting that kind of space, then that is so attractive. Let's go to point number 6, sorry. So be kind and supportive. So small acts of kindness, encouragement, appreciation, patient build emotional safety in the relationship. So be kind and support. We all need partners who are supportive. If we share with you that this is one thing that I'm interested into, these things that I need support from you, just be supportive. As long as you are in a relationship, that means what I benefit from it, it will be also your benefit. Yeah, because my win is your win. And then again, be kind. Being kind, being kind is priceless. You don't get anything, you don't lose anything by being kind. But again, kind but not blind. Okay, so know how to work with people. See how people are treating you, and then know how you're going to treat them back, or know how you're going to retreat from them and move away from them. That is tip number 6. Let's go to tip number 7. We are going fast because I said we were going live for 20 to 25 minutes. It's already 18 minutes, but we can still have those time remaining to. I'll be interested. I'll be so happy to chat with you, to share your opinion on the points that we are discussing. If these 10 tips does not relate with you on how to date men, then I'll be happy to know. I'll be happy to know from your side. Yeah, because these are the tips that are normally being advised to people. Like, if you are dating a man, then use these 10 tips. Yeah, or maybe use these tips. So the tips that you may be given, most of them, they normally are in this list of the tips that I'm sharing with you today. Okay, so I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy if you agree with any tip, or if you disagree with any tip that I'm sharing today. Let's go to tip number 7. So they are out of 10. So to number 7 is don't play mind games. That is so true. For me, I will not like, or I will not be attracted to a lady who plays mind game. Like, you really don't know what they mean when they tell you something, when they act in some way that you don't understand. When they do something at first and then at the end it turns out to be something else. Like, they have a lot of games. They play with your mind. You don't know if they are really into you, or maybe if this is a dating, or you're just playing. So that is not attractive to any kind of man. And even if I don't know about ladies, just tell me on the chat. I don't know about you, if you like guys that play mind game to you. I don't know. Do you like guys that play mind game to you when you're dating? Like you really don't know what's gonna happen next. They say something and then maybe it means something else. They are not clear on their point. So communication needs to be clear. Just be free to tell me. Let's go to point number 8. Take things at natural pace. Again, this can be scary if things are in a hurry. When and it can be so scary when it comes to ladies. These cannot be scary when it comes to men, because that is the behavior that um, most men shows. Most men hurry their relationships, hurry their dating process. They have already even engaged on sex. They have done so many things. Things are not on natural pace. You have not even know the person very well, but for the things that you've already engaged, they are so deep. Like, it is not expected for people that are on that level of dating. So I don't know about you. So can you tell me, if a lady hurries the pace of the dating process, like she makes a lot of things go faster, she wants you to, you know, to engage in, either sex, either marriage, either having a kid, either, you know, some things that really don't make sense when you come and sit down and try to review them. For a lady, it can means there is something that the lady is hiding that they may have not share with you. So someone just commented. Mariam Maulid says, your name is Ash Ash Ash. My name is question question question. Okay, so I have known your name from your comment that has popped up. So my name is Vick Hason. You have not checked out my channel. I think it shows that on my channel icon. I'm Vick Hason. This is Vick Hason Talks YouTube channel. This is where we normally talk about interesting topics that many people on their early 20 years of age, mid 20s, late 20s, and some that are on early 30s experience. Those topics normally favors them. And also the life in the university or college, if you have went there, things that matters a lot, and mostly relationships. Yeah, because that is the step that it normally comes after school, or maybe experiencing your first relationship and then breakup happens, and then you want to go on a next relationship. That is what we normally talk about here. But thank you so much for engaging. So it will be so awkward for a lady to hurry the pace when you are dating. That is so not attractive to anyone. I'm not attracted to that. It is not attracted to any kind of men, generally. But for men, maybe for a lady it can be attractive. I don't know. If you are a lady, for example, Mariam, just share with me, and I'll be happy to know if you like a guy that hurries the dating process and then you engage in some things that you did not expect. Let's go to point number 9. So appreciate little things. So appreciate the effort that the man has put into your relationship, even if it's buying you gifts, helping you accomplishing some small goals, helping you things, going to the next levels, all by their power. Just appreciate, because it shows you care. It shows that the things that this man is doing to you, you appreciate them, and it shows something to the man. And that is a tip. So when you are dating a man and then he does little things, just to acknowledge you that you're there and you're dating, just appreciate, because that is so attractive to any kind of men. Let's go to the last point, the last tip on dating a man, if you're a lady, which is tip number 10. It is pay attention to how he treats you. So, one of the most important tips, look at his actions. A good partner will respect you, be consistent, and make you feel valued. Pay attention to how they treat you. Pay attention to how he treats you. Because again, it is from it is from it is from that kind of level that you will get to know the type of man that you're dating. Yeah, and also it will help you when you get into a relationship with the man, and also it will make you understand the man that you're dating. So when a man feels that the lady understands him, that is attractive. Yeah, and you will win the man's heart. Those are the 10 tips. Those are the 10 tips on how to date a man if you're a lady. I don't know about you, so can you just, for those that are still joining, thank you so much for joining, but you've joined too late. We are already finishing, but don't feel being left behind because the video is here. If you just want me to recap, I will just do it. Yeah, because these topics are so, they are helpful. They they will help you in your love life. I'm not an expert, but these are the things that I have experienced, some of which I've seen them happening to people around me, and some I've done research, and some I'm going to chat with you. Please chat with me, share with me if you agree with these points. I'll be happy because this is the this is this is this is the main reason. This is all the reasons that we are having this live, just to have a chat with you, to know your opinion. We are from different places, so we have experienced different things. We see different things. We things happen to us, and we come up with subjective opinions that are based on our reasoning. You know, So if you're joining right now and you want me to recap, I'll just recap the 10 tips on how to date a man. Okay, let me just recap quickly as we end our live, because the time is up. The time is up. I said we are going live for 20 to 25 minutes, and it's already 27 minutes. So 1 minute just to recap, and then we end the live and call it a day. Please subscribe, like, comment if you have not, and I will appreciate it. So the number one tip on how to date a man is be yourself. Yes, don't try to be like someone else when dating someone. And then communicate clearly. Please be intentional with whatever that you are saying on your first date, maybe on your second date. That tip was show genuine interest. Show interest that you want to know the man's, what, what any kind of things that it is associated with the man, what she likes, where he studied, or what he likes to eat. It shows that you value them. And then the fourth tip was maintain your own life. Don't change for anyone. Never change for anyone. Only change for yourself. The fifth tip here is respect his space. When dating a man, respect his space, because generally we love our space being respected. Whether it is a lady, I know even ladies love their space being respected. And the sixth point was be kind and supportive. Yeah, support whatever your partner is doing, your man is doing, and be kind. Just be nice to them, but don't be blind. Be kind, but don't be blind. And the sixth point is, the seventh point was don't play mind games. Say what you mean. Saying things at this end and then at the other end the thing is different. Say what you mean. Don't play mind games. Take things at natural pace. That is point number 8. Number 8, don't hurry things. Don't make things go fast when you are dating, because when you get into a relationship, you will have missed things that you should have discussed before getting into a relationship. Point number 9 is appreciate the little things. Be thankful. Any kind of effort the man is trying to do for you when dating, just appreciate, even if it's little. And the last point here was pay attention to how he treats you, because paying attention to how the man treats you, it shows that you are willing more about them, like you offer to understand them. And when any kind of man notices that you understand them, that is so attractive to them. But don't just go yourself all in trying to understand a man, like simping, like you have deemed yourself, your life is blackout, then you want now to give your understanding to a man that he doesn't show any kind of understanding you back. Those are the 10 on how to date a man. Thank you so much for those that have joined. You might like, subscribe, comment so that you don't miss the next live, and also share your opinion. Maybe if you've missed the live, I'm going to upload the live this right now, then you can go back and check it. Yeah, the topic is so interesting, so amazing. So sorry, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment so that you don't miss the next time we are going live. We normally talk about relationship topics, life in the college or university, and everything that is so difficult to people who are on their early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, and those that are on their early 30s. So be free to have a chat. This is the main reason why we have the live video, to have a chat, to know more about you, to know more from me. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for those that are still joining. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, go on my YouTube channel, check the entire live. It is so amazing. Okay? Peace. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow with another live. Bye.